up everybody, welcome back to a brand new review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Larry Camper Suggested to Me by 95 Van on Instagram. So without further ado, let's get right into the review of this amazing camper. So Larry Camper was released back in 2015, 2016, so he's kind of old, but not that old. I think he was scheduled for a final lap release, but that got cancelled. So I decided to release him in, I believe, the Piston Cup series at some point. His headlight design is pretty good. I don't know if it's like a reflection design, but it's a pretty good design. Simple grille. His mouth is open because he's cheering for his favorite racer. He has Piston Cup flags, you see right here, on both sides. And he has the orange and yellow stripes going around the body of the van, of the camper. Some nice rims. And here's the base. You can see the main body is a metal die-cast part, so they put a rivet in. But for the back, it's a plastic piece, so they put some screws in. And this is made in China and some Mattel stuff. So I'm actually happy that they finally were able to release this guy. I didn't know when he was going to be released, but they finally were able to release him, and I'm so happy about that. So now let's get on to with comparisons. Sorry that the review is really short. There's nothing very much to talk about of his design. The only thing else I can say is that his design is based off real life campers. I can't really design what the model that he's based off of, but maybe I'm thinking of like a Chevy of some sort. I'm pretty sure. I think it, yeah. If Chevy does make campers, because he kind of looks like a Chevy model. An old 2006 Chevy model. But anyways, let's get into comparisons. So the first one I'm going to compare him to is Doug RM, which is Larry Camper's friend, I believe. It's in the Meet the Cars book, I believe it mentions that they're friends. If I would pick one, I'm not quite sure. They're both very great die casts. Doug RM is a lot bigger than Larry Camper. It's a lot heavier too, because Doug RM is a full metal casting. The only thing that's plastic is the bumpers, I believe. But so he's a pretty heavy guy compared to Larry Camper over here. And he has the Piston Cup flag, and then he has a Lime and Queen flag, another Piston Cup flag, and then some more Piston Cup flags. So he has way more flags than Mr. Camper over here, Mr. Larry Camper. And now on to some bigger ones. We got Bud RV, I believe his name is, which he was a chase back in, I will say, 2017, but that might be wrong. You can correct me on that one. But when I saw this guy come out as a chase, I really wanted him, and I was finally able to get him on Christmas of that year. So I was very happy to receive this guy on Christmas that year. He's a very heavy camper. He's very plain too. The only main design on him is the jackalope on the back. But you know, he's still a cool guy. I wouldn't really consider him an extremely rare camper, not as rare as the Convoy brothers. They're pretty rare. And Big Al, he's also a very rare camper, which I'm still trying to get. So you can see there's a big difference. It seems that the only camper which made not all metal was Larry over here. He doesn't have the roof, the roof stuff and the air vents, because he's not the kind of camper, I don't think. He has that stuff inside of the camper. So yeah, very interesting. And one of the more recent camper that we're going to be comparing Larry to is Van Scanlane. I reviewed this guy on the channel about 4 months ago, because I reviewed him the day after Christmas. So he was in my Christmas haul, and then I believe 2 or 3 days later I did an unboxing video of him, and I enjoyed doing that. So Van Scanlane, he's still not my favorite one. My favorite one in my collection is Barry Diesel, which we will get to in a moment. But Van Scanlane is still a pretty cool model. But enough about him. Let's just get on to the comparisons. So again, he has way more flags. He has the piston cut flags just like Larry, just a little smaller. And he has a king flag and a Lightning McQueen flag. I think he's the only camper that I own. I believe there's other campers out there that Mattel made with the king flag, but he's the only one that I own with the king flag. So yeah, they're pretty cool. I really, again, I'm talking about him, but I really like the eye color of this dude, of this camper. Very nice eye color. These guys have similar paint schemes. The yellow in him is a little darker, like a mustard yellow, while he has a bright yellow. But nonetheless, they're both pretty cool releases. And last but not least, we got the big boy, Barry Diesel. You can see he's such a big guy. Hold on, let me move my camera back a little bit. Okay, there we go. I had to move my camera back a little bit just because this guy is such a big camper. And I'm going to get most of him on screen. So you can see he is a very big guy. He's my favorite camper that I own so far. But I think when I get Big Albert Hinkey, I like him a lot more than Barry Diesel over here. He even has some dirt details on, which I like a lot. They didn't put that in any of the other campers. So overall, I like the designing for the campers are basically the same scheme. You just put some colorful lines on the side of them, like we got WM with some green lining, and then we got Van Scanlane with a brown and mustard yellow pattern. So the only one that doesn't have that is Bud RV. He's just a plain gray, creamy color with a jackalope on the back. That makes him very unique out of all the rest. He stands out. But yeah, very interesting campers. And yeah, that's actually it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Larry Camper, I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but out of all of them, I like him more than Bud M. Bud M to me is my least favorite one, mostly because he doesn't have much of a design detail on him. Well, the camera keeps darkening when I focus the Larry Camper. Don't really know why, probably because of his light color reflecting light. But anyways, guys, that's actually it for this review. Thank you, 95 Van, for suggesting this amazing camper for me. You also suggested Dugout M. I'll review that one a little farther on, like probably maybe a month from now, just to give a big gap between the campers. But anyways, guys, that's actually it for this video. If you have any cars that you would like me to review, put them in the comments down below, and I'll most likely review them. I didn't really say this last time, but let me advise you that I don't own every single Disney car that's been released. So if you want to see kind of, if you want to see what characters I do own, I do recommend you to rewatch my my collection videos, and just go through the cards that I unboxed, because those are the ones that I own. So anyways guys, that's actually it for this video. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.